Hi there. So, this is our reading video and it's our acquire refine. So as you know, we've started looking at trying to analyse a text in our first reading lesson of the week. So, the steps are here, just as we have done in class. So the first step is read it without interruption, simply enjoy the text. You'll notice I'm not going to tell you what metamate we're doing. I'm not going to tell you whether it's retrieval or inference or summarising. Don't need to know that this lesson. All we need to know is that this is the text and we want to enjoy it and start to think about what it's telling us. So have a read of the text and then have a look at this next bit. So step 2, we need to clarify the text. And this might be a bit trickier at home, but you can still do this. So you can have a little read through, and I'm going to start playing with a toy that I've been lent. So I'm going to be able to go, ooh, yeah, hello. So I'm going to have a little play with this today. So all we're going to do is have a read through, and I'm just going to model what we mean by annotating and clarifying things and underlining anything that you like, that makes sense, any questions you have. And you can do this yourself. Obviously, your text might be on screen, so you might just want to write down some little bullet points. Some of you might have printed it off, then you can write on what you've printed out. But at the very least, you can just write down some little notes, can't you? So, my dreams are full tonight. Mr. Chen, right, hang on a minute. Who is he? Who's Mr. Chen? Sits behind me, guiding my hand as I steer the flying machine over the city. Okay. Bouncing from river to river, spying from rooftop, ducking the seagulls. We loop and book. I'm just going to do that. What could that mean? And glide, driving over the moon, my heart high above my head. Now what could that mean? My heart high above my head. I'm going to put a question mark there as well. My soul free. Now I'm going to circle that because I quite like that. I like that. The old man laughing in my ear, and then I wake. Oh, and then I wake. So this whole bit here, is it a dream? Yeah. So hopefully we're getting the understanding of what we mean by annotate. You're literally writing down your thoughts. What is that word? I don't know. Circle it. Question mark. Oh, is this bit a dream? Write it. Notice that most of the things I'm writing here have a question mark on the end because I've got no idea. It's just what I'm thinking. I lie staring at the blank upstairs window of the house opposite, still half in my dreams, until I hear my name called. Ethan? Need to go to Ethan, please. You notice I'm also skim reading. Takes me a few to work out where I am. When I do, I realise that it's BT shouts from upstairs. Okay, so we also don't know who that is. Who's this? There we go. I climb to her room. She sits bird-like on her bed. That's an interesting phrase. She sits bird-like on her bed. Her red blanket pulled over her skinny shoulders. I'm going to do that whole sentence. There we go. Her bright eyes watching me. So bird-like on her bed. I'm going to put why. Why bird-like? A big smile spreads over her face as I enter and she reaches her arms towards me. So she knows who you are. A fledgling stuck in her ooh, right, okay, so a fledgling stuck in her nest. That links with this description. So why a bird? That's just myself. And a fledgling, well, you might circle that if you don't know, but I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to put baby bird. Sorry for the handwriting, it's quite hard to write on a pad thing. Nathan, tell me, why is Ma so cross? She was stomping around this morning, steaming, and now she's red with cross. BT screws her face, now she's white with cross. And it isn't because of the windows. What with the windows? What's with the windows? Boiling mad? What else, Nathan, tell me? So hang on, so Mum's mad. I'm going to write over here. Ethan and, what's her name? BT. Are they siblings? Oops. Oh, you knew that was going to happen with the pen, didn't you? There we go. Still, you learn how to use this bad boy. Alright, downstairs, the kitchen's lit by a small... Ooh! So the kitchen's lit by a small lantern. When is this? To be lit by a small lantern. Even though it's light outside, I blink in the daytime darkness, so it's dark. So dark inside. Chair, Ethan says, Beatty. Her tiny fingers curled into my collar. I carry her over. Whoa, hang on. So, I'm going to come down here for this. Oops. So, why? And then can she not? Whoops. Sorry, I am learning how to use this pen. Can she not walk? I've done it again. Ah. Her blanket by a stool image holds up her hands, empty fire grate. So that's another. So this bit here, empty fire grate. I don't know what that is, but I'm also going to go back up here to when is this, to have an empty fire grate. Almost no heat. A pot of cold porridge sits on the top. Must be hours old. So that there, that sentence there, is another clue as to when is this. Oh, and he keeps doing it. There we go. So, then, as you know, you have another read of it. Now you've had your basic thoughts. You have another read of it, read through, enjoy it again. And then, that's about, I mean, because obviously we can't do the questions from me, as I've kind of gone through my questions. And that's that really. So as long as if there's anything you don't understand, why not grab a dictionary or go onto Google and just find some of the definitions of some of the words you might not know. So, what's book? You can do that. And just check you understand the actual vocabulary that's being used. So find the definitions, and then that's your reading done for today. So I quite like that. And if it looks anything like that, that'd be brilliant, guys. At the very least, obviously, because you potentially can't write on your text, just write a few questions down on the piece of paper. So if maybe you just write the word with a question mark, so you know how to find that, or you write down a phrase that you like. Just write some notes down on a piece of paper, okay? But brilliant, fantastic.